What's up, Goose Gang? What is up, friends? Today I have a story to tell you. It is a very interesting thing that happened to me at work yesterday, and a very troubling thing that happened to me. All at the same time. If it's a story about saving 15% on your car insurance by switching to Geico, I've already done that. But that's not what we're doing today. Coffee's so hot.
So hot right now.
Okay. So can I ask you all what you think if you're at a restaurant and a server tells you your entree comes with a house salad, or you can upgrade to a Caesar salad or a bacon and blue cheese wedge. You heard what I said there? You heard that keyword there? Can anybody know what the keyword I said in there was? Bacon. The keyword was bacon, yeah. And what was the keyword there? Your entree that you just ordered comes with a house salad, or you can upgrade to a Caesar salad or a bacon and blue cheese wedge salad. What is the keyword there, chat? Ding, 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 ding. MTG Riley is correct. The word is upgrade. When a server tells you, when a server says the word upgrade, here's a little pop quiz trivia question for you all. What does that mean? What does that mean, chat? Free. Bigger tip. Upgrade means it costs more money. If you're in a restaurant and you don't understand this right now. If a server says upgrade, the thing that they are upgrading will cost more money. Now, I think my guest understood this. I think they were scammers. Has anyone ever been scammed? Has anyone ever been scammed? I want to ask that first. Does anyone know what it's like to be scammed? Does that happen to anybody? The thing is that this is probably, quite possibly, the worst table I've ever had in my entire life.
I had a real bad experience.
This is probably the worst experience at a table I've ever had in my entire life.
Man.
What happened?
I had a bad experience. Damn it.
It's a pretty slow day yesterday. I'm at work, doing my regular job. Okay? And at my regular job, I get my first table, and it's 3 people. It's a guy, and it is two ladies. So the guy and the 2 ladies sit down, and at first, it's a good table, right? We get them some drinks started, get them some appetizers started. They start eating the appetizers. It's like a perfectly normal table. One thing kind of tipped me off to where they were kind of scammers when they asked for the most expensive glass of wine on the menu, and then they said they didn't like it. It's $31 for the glass. They said they didn't like it. I asked them if they wanted to try the $50 glass of wine instead, and they said, yes, I'll try that. They had that. They drank the entire sample of both of them, and then they said they didn't want it. That should have given me a little bit of a red flag. After that little slight red flag, they asked for a Remy Martin.
Do you want a Remy Martin?
Probably good.
Okay, I'll get you one. 2 Remy Martins, here we go!
Okay, so I give them a Remy Martin, and then a couple minutes goes by, they drink the Remy Martin, they ask for another Remy Martin. They said, can you put a little bit more in there? Can you put a little bit more in there? It seemed a little bit low this time. Can you put a little bit more in there? If you've ever been to a restaurant in your life, no, we can't do that. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna go to the bartender, tell him to put exactly the same amount of alcohol that they just put in your last one, and then give it to you, and then tell you that it has more in it, and give you a little wink. You know what I mean?
And don't tell anybody, but a little extra water for you.
Thank you.
We put a little bit more in there for you. Yeah. And then this weird placebo effect's gonna go off in your mind saying, oh yeah, you know what? I do taste more in there. You know what? Yeah, I do taste more in there. Yeah, it really does. It does. It does taste like it, yeah. It's just placebo effect. Because we literally can't. We have specs that we need to accomplish. That we need to abide by. That we can't just be losing the restaurant money because a guest wants a little splash of extra Remy Martin in their drink. So that happens, but that's not even the beginning of it, okay? So they get their appetizers, they get their second Remy Martin, whatever, who cares? They try 2 samples of red wine, expensive red wines, they don't get it, who cares, okay? I take it out of their way, I'm like, okay, sounds good, I'll get you Remy Martin. Come back with that, they get their appetizers, the guy at the table just leaves. I have no idea where he went. I can't find him in the restaurant. They need to order their entrees because they have appetizers in front of them, but he hasn't even started his appetizer yet and he's gone. I have no clue where he is. Okay, I don't even think the ladies knew where he was. I go back to the table like 10 minutes later, they tell me that the guy was on like some kind of business call. Okay, but he's not there yet, so I can't order their food because they don't know what he wants. I think he was on a business call. He comes back like 20 minutes later, and then he complains that his freaking escargot is cold. All right, wow, what? I can't imagine that being outside of the table for 20 minutes is gonna make your appetizer cold after you only ate 2 bites of it before you left. I can't imagine. Why would it ever be cold? It should be permanently in a state of microwavableness. It should be permanently being warmed, sitting at the table for you while you're not sitting there. Anyway, so he goes back to the table, we get his order. He orders a bone-in filet mignon with truffle butter on the side, a little bit of Cajun butter on the side too. They get a couple sides. The lady asks me specifically as she's ordering, how much is the red king crab? What's the market price on the red king crab today? I say $110 because that's how much it is.
Let me see. That's not good.
They said market price. What market are you shopping at?
He goes, okay. You can take her order first. So she points to the lady across from her. Lady across from her orders a pork chop and a freaking chicken, and she wants it well done. Now at my job, these pork chops are like freaking thick. These are like 2 inches thick at least, and she wants it well done. This is gonna take like over 30 minutes to cook. She wants her pork well done. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna like shame them for it. I mean, I'm shaming them in my head, of course, but I'm not shaming them at the table.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
So she orders this. The other lady, she's like, I wonder what I want on the menu. She tells me she wants the king crab. Okay, $110. So she gets the king crab. I bring some drawn butter on the side. She gets the asparagus. All is dandy. I bring out their salad. All 3 of them say, I want the Caesar. I want the Caesar. I want the Caesar. And then one lady said, can I have bacon on my Caesar? And then the same lady that wanted bacon on her Caesar also wanted bacon on her mashed potatoes. So I'm like, and that's a $5 upcharge for bacon. Anyway, the guy is still not at the table. I don't know where he is. He shows up for a second, right as I'm giving the salads. I come back in like 5 minutes. The guy ate half his salad and freaking left again. I'm like, I don't know where he is again. I've only seen him for like 2 minutes this entire experience. And during the times that I'm away from the table, I go back and there's like a little bit of blue cheese on both of their Caesar salads. They both tell me that they can no longer eat their Caesar salad because it has blue cheese on it. You put the blue cheese on it. Excuse me? The one person just disgusted and they can't eat their salad, and the other person wants an entire salad to go instead. Okay, so I'm like, oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll take the salads out of the way for you. And, you know, I'll bring you a whole nother salad to go. So I go to the chef. I'm like, this person spilled blue cheese on their salad. They want a new salad to go. My chef's like, oh, okay, sure. We'll get another salad to go. Hey, can you make another salad to go? Perfect. Makes a freaking salad. And if you've never been to my restaurant before, our Caesar salads are humongous. Our Caesar salads are like a dump truck. They're like this big around. But after, it's ironic, it's interesting, it's skeptical, because when the person asked for their new salad, they had already eaten all the 5 bacon pieces off the salad. That's another red flag. I get a new salad and I bring them the salad. I don't bring the bacon because they already ate the freaking bacon. Bring the absolutely free salad, free o'clock, $0.00 or dollar sign, no money. They're not spending anything on this extra salad. And this would cost $16 as an a la carte salad to go. They're getting $16 for free in their hands. She has the audacity to tell me There's no bacon on this one. That's a $5 upcharge and they already ate the bacon. I bring a side of bacon for them. At this point, I'm just trying to like, please, can you just leave? I don't want to deal with you guys anymore. Oh wait, there's more.
But I'm not done yet.
They eat their salads, but they like don't even finish their salads, of course, because it's uneatable because they spilled freaking blue cheese in their salads. Okay, eventually I bring out the food, and of course the food's gonna take a long time. You ordered a freaking well done pork, and the filet mignon that the other person ordered was medium well. Of course it's gonna take a long time. These are really thick steaks. I come back with their food. They get the crab leg. They get their couple crab legs. Okay, they get their entrees. Guy is still not there. So the lady covers up the steak and says that they would like the steak to go because he's not going to be at the table. So I box up their steak. I put it in a bag for them. I come back. 5 minutes later, I come back to the table. There's one slice out of the pork. And then both of them are looking at the lady's pork in disgust. They're saying, oh, this is so underdone. Oh, you can see the pink in there. Look at the pink. Oh, this is not well done at all. We can't eat this. I think I'm gonna get sick. I think I'm gonna get sick. I can't eat pork that has any pink in it. I think I'm gonna get sick. Oh my gosh, the saga continues. So as the other ladies eating like half of their crab legs, they're telling me how they're gonna get sick from the person eating underdone pork. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll go ahead and upcook that to you to well done, and I'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Smile. Then I go to our chef and say, I need this pork well done. 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, however long it was, our manager brings the pork back and says, here's your well done pork. Is everything perfect for you? The table's like, yes, everything's perfect. Thank you very much. Everything's fine, right? Everything's perfect. The table's like, yeah, we're happy, blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes goes by. I get sat at the other table. I'm dealing with that other table. That's another story that I need to tell the other table. I can't make this up. The other lady at the table, the one that has the king crab, she ate half of it already. She's like almost done with the first half. The first entire leg of crab meat. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I can't eat this. This is way overcooked. This is way overcooked. Look at it. You can see it's so rubbery. And she puts the fork in it and shows me some of the crab leg. It's so rubbery. Just look at it. Oh my God, look at it. You have to be kidding me. I get my manager, you would not be able to believe, you can't believe, please believe me. My manager gives like a little eye roll and then walks over there and takes the crab out of their way and says, would you like anything else? And she's like, I would like the ribeye. And I said, would you like to add truffle butter on it or on the side? What do you think add means? It means you're gonna pay more money. So my manager brings out their steak, all boxed up and ready to go. It's got the mushrooms and onions in there. It's got that truffle butter in there, all in a bag, ready to go. The check is like $450 before discounts. I bring the check, but before I bring the check, the manager takes off about $150 off the check. But when I bring them the check, it tells them everything they ordered, of course. And it tells them the upcharged Caesar salads that they ordered. So then I leave for about 2 minutes for them to like pay and do their thing, because I like to give people their space. You don't like the server to be like hanging out next to you while you're paying for your bill, right? So I like go off for a couple minutes, come back, and they haven't paid yet. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Oh my God, please, what's going on? All right. So what happens is they're like, hey, sir, you never told us that these Caesar salads were upcharged. Why are we paying $6 extra per salad when you said that the salad came with the meal? At this point, I wanted to pay for their whole entire meal with my own money just to make them leave. So I go to my manager and I'm like, you would not believe this. Can you please take the salads off? The table says that I didn't say if they'd like to upgrade their salad. So my manager like gives me an eye roll at this point. He's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? So I go to the table with their freaking salads taken off, and then they pay for it, and they pay for it and they leave. Good thing in our system, it says 20% as a default and says a big red thing, confirm and continue. So a lot of people just like go along with it and just keep pressing confirm and continue, and it gives me a 20% tip. Awesome for our system that it does that 20% based on their original check before discounts. And I still made $60 from the table. Please, when you go to a restaurant, don't scam them. Actually be a decent human being and actually pay for the things that you freaking ask for.